Good morning and welcome to Purityoga. My name is Mo and today I'm going to guide you through a meditation. So, a couple of things you're going to want to know about meditation. Firstly is that you want to be able to sit comfortably. If sitting comfortably is really hard for you and you just don't think that you can stay there for any length of time, then perhaps you want to come to lay on your back, which you can do as long as you can try to keep yourself focused. So trying to keep yourself awake. That's the whole idea behind meditation. It's like a conscious rest. So when you're in a meditative state, you're completely relaxed, you're trying to let your thoughts go, and you just are concentrating on your breath and really allowing for as much peace and tranquility as you can find in that moment. And what often happens in meditation is we will drift off and then we'll come back and we'll drift off and we'll come back, and that's kind of the whole idea behind it, is that eventually you can stay for a longer period of time without drifting away. So to make ourselves comfortable, I'm going to kind of set the tone for us. So I have a couple of blankets and I like to use the blankets just for a little bit of padding so that I can sit tall. You can also use a block if you like as well, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I've got the wall behind me, just in case sitting tall is not that easy for me. So what you might find in meditation is you'll kind of start to do this, as opposed to doing this. You want to be able to access the full space in your diaphragm. So in doing so, you may have to use the wall so that you can stay focused. Meditation has the ability to change our brain patterns, to change the way that we think, and that all happens in this space right here, throughout our diaphragm. So, meditation is really good for anxiety, people who suffer from depression. It can be really good for people who have a hard time sleeping. It just allows for you to kind of clear your mind. And I don't know, it works for me, but it does take practice. So, I am going to firstly, I'm going to place this one just below my knees. So this is going to be the one that's going to pad my knees. And then this one, I'm going to roll it in half and I'm going to place it back here. And it's going to be where my sits bones are. So once we settle in and find that seat, so see, I'm sitting on the higher blanket with a little bit of a roll. And what that does is it just allows for my hips to be a little bit higher than my knees. So if you feel knee pain when you're in a seated position, that's likely because there's a little bit of tension in your hips. And so to relieve that, you can either sit on here or you can take the block underneath and sit on the block as well if you need more. I would take the blanket out from underneath though before I did that. Okay, another thing, another tool that's quite handy is to actually place a candle in front. So if you have a hard time closing your eyes and finding focus with your eyes closed, then what I would suggest is finding an object, placing it in front of you. I like a candle because the candle kind of dances, and so you can watch the flame. And you can use the candle also to focus on. So sometimes that's nice to start. You're obviously going to want to be sitting in a space that is conducive to finding a little bit of peace and tranquility. So finding a little nook that you can make in your house. You can always go sit outside, and then you also have the sounds of nature, which is really nice. You can hear the birds singing, you can hear, the animals, whatever is around you, whatever your surrounding is. I wouldn't advise you to sit out on a deck where you hear traffic a lot, because that's just going to pull you out of it, unless you're used to it. Sometimes you can absorb the sounds. So let's get started. What I'm going to lead you through today is a chakra meditation. So the chakras are energy centers that run throughout our body, and you can also think of them as bodies. So our states, our emotional, spiritual, physical, energetic, cognitive, intellectual. You can also think of those in that way. So we're going to go through them basically from the ground up, because the chakras start from our feet and go all the way up to the top of our head. And as we go through them, I'm going to get you to focus on the different areas, very subtly, but mindfully. and see if this helps you focus. So wherever you're at, find that seat. Hopefully you found it by now. And sit tall. So the important thing is to keep that sternum over top of your pubic bone. So if you want, you can place one hand on your heart. This is also your Anahata chakra. And you can place one hand just below your belly button, just above your pubic bone. And that's your sacral chakra. So these two places signify love, relationships, emotion, balance, and connection. So ultimately, we want these two places to be aligned at all times. So just look down and make sure that your hand is in line, your top hand is in line with your bottom hand. And close your eyes and just take a big deep breath in. And take that big deep breath out through your mouth. And another just like that. And one more out through your mouth. From here, take your hands to your heart center. And we'll open the practice with one Om. So if Oming isn't in your practice, then certainly don't feel that you need to. You can listen to the vibration of our hearts as we Om together. Maybe we'll hear the Om. So inhale fully. Exhale out fully. And this next one we'll inhale into Om. So from here, please release your hands to whatever feels comfortable for you. So you may want to release them with your palms down on top of your knees, with your palms up, so that you're open to receiving whatever it is you're supposed to receive during this meditation. Or you can place your right hand on top of your left. So the top of your right hand is going to be in the palm of your left hand. And you can release that down to your heels. And from here again, you can sit tall. If your eyes came open, you can close them. If you're focused on the candle, then that's fine as well. And I just want you to stay here and start to connect with your breath a little bit deeper. So in meditation, we use Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. So connect with that breath. And just start to listen to the sound of my voice. Keeping your eyes closed as much as you can, and keeping your focus drawn within. So start to go inward into your body. Relaxing your belly and softening your mind. Feel the support underneath you, the earth, as it surrounds you and it nurtures you. With your eyes closed, notice the air around you, how it touches your skin. And then just allow for yourself to be in the space, in the moment. Let everything around you be of support in some way, so that you feel safe in the space that you're in right now. So that you can truly be in the moment. So that you can truly be present for yourself. Feel the rise and fall of your belly with inhalation and every exhalation. Allow your mind to empty. And allow for whatever it is that you need to let go of to somehow surrender to it. Draw yourself back from where you've been in your day and allow for yourself to come back home. And by home, I mean to yourself. Draw your energies back together so that you can ground yourself in this moment, right here. Breathe down to where your body rests, to where the weight of your body rests, at the base of your spine. To your root. To the chakra of belonging. Breathe into your roots. And let it soften and gently expand with your breath. Taking in nourishment and this life force energy. Allow your root to connect down into the earth below. And here, invite in the color red. This is the color of earth. Bathe your root with the color red, which is empowering, embodying, and grounding. This root grounds you. It allows for you to be present. So feed this root with what it needs. Recite the words, I am here. I am present. The earth supports me. From here, when you're ready, allow your presence to move up to your belly, just below your navel. So this is your heart. Here lies emotional intelligence, choice, creativity, movement, and pleasure. Breathe into this space. And allow for your breath to nourish the life force and energy into this space. And then inviting the color orange, color of the sun, the setting sun. Bathe your hara with orange, balancing, empowering, and motivating. And recite to yourself as you feed your hara the words, I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. And when you're ready, move the awareness to the center of your chest, to your heart. Your chakra of unconditional love and self-development. Gently breathe into this space. As you breathe in, allow for your breath to nourish, to soften, and to expand. And inviting the color green. The color of spring. Or perhaps you see soft pink. Whatever feels right for you. Just allow for your heart or your color to bathe in this space, your heart chakra. Space of renewal and healing. And then let that space breathe in the words, I am loved. I myself have the ability to give and receive love freely. And when you're ready, and in your own time, allow for your breath to move up into your throat. chakra of self-expression and personal will. Allow for your breath to soften, expand, and nourish. Into this space. And with each breath you take, allow for that nourishment to settle. And then invite in the color blue. It's the color of the sky. And see if you can breathe that color into your throat, into your throat chakra, into this energy center attached. Clearing and opening so that we can express freely without restraint. And let your throat take what it needs. And then say the words to yourself. I speak truth. I hear truth. I am truth. And allow for your breath to move out to the space between your eyes. When you're ready, this is our third eye. It's your chakra of wisdom and intuition. And then let your breath soften and expand and surrender into this space. And here you might want to invite in the color indigo. The color of the night sky. As you breathe, allow for this color to bathe into your third eye. Soothing, balancing, clarity, and breathe. Signifies our insight and our understanding. So nourishing your third eye, allowing for it to receive what it needs. And say the words to yourself. Everything is exactly as it should be. accepting where I am right now, right here, in this moment. And as you breathe, allow for your breath to breathe into the crown chakra, the very top of your head. Allow for balancing, restoring, and harmonizing with each breath. Allow for your breath to nourish into this space, giving your crown chakra what it needs with each breath. And say the words, I am one with the universe. I am whole. And allow for the energy of your words to weave through your whole body, connecting your mind, your spirit, and your body. And feel the breath as it flows freely through your whole body. Without restraint, without blockage, just breath, ebbing and flowing freely. Allow for your body, your skin to feel the air once again. The air in the space surrounding you. Slowly closing down each chakra one at a time. From the crown to the third eye. Your throat. Your heart. Your hara. your sit bones. As you feel fully grounded into the earth, allow for yourself to come back into the space. In this space, find your breath again. Start to slowly open your eyes. Take a few moments to perhaps just see how you feel. Do you feel energized? Do you feel calm? Do you feel at peace with yourself? At peace with the world? Wherever you're at, know that what you are doing for yourself is bringing happiness to yourself and to those around you. So with gratitude to you for being here and allowing for me to guide you through this practice. Have a lovely day. Namaste.